On a quiet street in Etters, Pennsylvania, in this house, the current nuclear crisis in Japan is stirring up powerful memories.
It would be a very dangerous, lethal...
Charles and Helen Hocker live just a few kilometres from 3 Mile Island, also known as TMI, the scene of the worst ever nuclear accident in the US.
When they say in Japan, people stay inside, close your doors, that doesn't work.
In 1979, one of the reactors at TMI overheated and triggered a partial core meltdown. Radioactive gas was released. There were no forced evacuations, but thousands still left their homes for a short time. Investigations concluded a combination of human and technical error was to blame. To this day, government and nuclear officials maintain there were no injuries or deaths resulting from the accident. Charles and Helen's daughter Patty was diagnosed with cancer in 1984. She died just 2 years later at the age of 40. Her parents blame 3 Mile Island.
Yes.
No doubt.
No doubt. She died in my arms when we took her home. It wasn't long, was it?
No, and the difference was that Charles never thought that she was dying.
No, she asked me.
But I was with her every day. I'd be with her, taking care of her, and I knew.
Despite the ongoing impact on communities close to the 3 Mile Island plant, finding scientific evidence of radiation exposure and the level of exposure isn't easy. Most official studies conclude that the fallout from the accident here was low level, but at the time it was enough to bring the nuclear industry in the United States to a standstill. For the next 30 years after TMI, no new licences to produce nuclear energy were granted. But in recent years, industry lobbyists and nuclear executives have made significant headway, and the Nuclear Regulatory Commission is now reviewing 20 licence applications. Helen Hocker is taking medication for problems with her thyroid. It eases the physical pain, but there's no prescription for the emotional pain of losing a child.
It's so unfair, so unfair. If you've done something that caused people to die, at least you should confess. Tell the truth.
Do you think they ever will?
No, never.
Cath Turner, Al Jazeera, 3 Mile Island, Pennsylvania.